I'm Christian, unless you're gay. I don't know if any of you or anyone else has actually read this blog post, and I've never even heard of this blog before. But a friend from Kelowna sent me a link and asked me to read it. And I figured I'd actually talk a little bit about it because it's pretty powerful blog. Like, I didn't expect it from the title. In fact, when I read the title, I was like, what? Didn't quite dawn on me what the man was getting at until I had read 3 pages of the post. First of all, I'd like to applaud the author because that takes quite some serious guts to even approach a topic like that, let alone in a place where just stating your thoughts like that could get you a whole bunch of negative feedback, and I'm sure it has. But I applaud you, and you did a brilliant job of getting your point across. I don't think I could have done it any better than you have. And quite frankly, I thank you for doing it because more people needed to say what you said. Not many people are brave enough to do it. I know I wasn't when I was a gay man, and that's too bad. But now, of what I'm doing, my courage has actually gone. So now I don't have many chances to actually stand up for someone when it happens, though guaranteed if I caught it happening, I would approach whoever's doing it and be like, really? And I would help a person out because it sickens me to think that people could turn on each other so quickly for just the smallest of differences. And this guy in this blog puts it so perfectly, like, who cares? Like, I know for myself, I can't say who cares if the person's gay, because that was my community and I will always care about it. But if I were not part of it previously, I would agree. Who cares if they're gay? It doesn't affect me, it doesn't change my view on the world or that. That is their life choice, that is what they do. It wouldn't even matter to me why they believe that's their choice. I'd be like, you're gay? Rock it out. I don't care. So this guy made a beautiful point by saying that, like, it's not our place to judge someone on something they do, especially if it doesn't affect us. Get over it. Like, really, just get over it. Love is love is love. Whoever you choose to love, it should not matter, especially to anyone outside of that loving relationship. Doesn't matter to anyone else. Um, Like, I can't get over how well this point was made, because I've never clued into it before, and I've talked about this LGBT community before, and Christianity, and other religions, and I've never met an openly hateful religious person of the community. I know they exist, but I've personally never dealt with the person. And I guess for me, it was a shock to the system to read it like that, to be like, that's very, very true. They are Christian and follow what rules or beliefs they have up until you're different than them. Then they are not. And it's a shame because you're, especially a religion that doesn't state you need to hate a single person for anything. You're supposed to love them and treat them with decency like they deserve and like every human deserves. So it just really shone a light on that for me, and I don't think that I would have seen it unless this person wrote about it. And I will link the blog in the comments field below the video for you guys to read if you haven't seen it yet, because it's just superb. I'm really happy my friend sent it to me. His name is Waterfate on YouTube, so if you want to find his channel or leave him a comment, go for it. But I I think it's a brilliant, brilliant read, and I don't even know what I would begin to say. Like, I guess the views he expressed would be something I wish I could have. Because it bothers me as probably as much as it bothers him that people cannot treat each other with any sort of respect as soon as they're different. Like, I've caught myself some days doing the exact same thing, and I mentally kick myself in the ass for it. Because who am I to ever believe that just because they're different, I should frown upon them? Like, look at me. look how different I am and what I'm doing, and I expect people to treat me with decency. So I guess what I want this video to be is for you people to read this blog. Whether you post on it or not is fine, but to pass it along and pass along how powerful it really is. Because the message is so brilliantly clear that it's astounding for how many years I've missed that point when it came to any religion and the LGBTQ community. So you can even comment on my page and ask me questions or leave your thoughts and views about it, because obviously it's a very diverse topic and I don't think I could properly cover it in a short video, so I'm not going to try. But if you want to know more about my thoughts about it, you can ask me, send me messages, yada yada, and I'll tell you. So I'm going to keep this one a little bit shorter, but I do want you guys to read that blog. Well worth the read, well worth the 10-15 minutes it takes to get through it. And then I want you to sit there and reflect on what the point was and then comment back to me. Now I've almost caught up on all the videos I need to. I've done 3 so far to catch up for November, so I only have 3 left to do. So they're going to be still wham bam until they're done. The next one, I'm probably going to talk more and update about my transition to how that's going, get you guys caught up there. And then the next ones, I have no idea yet. But I love you all, YouTube. Hope you have a great Christmas, and you'll see me in the new year. Love you all. Night.